I'm gonna try to do this and say this through without crying. I haven't started anything yet. I know I'm gonna have to do chemo. I'm having a really hard time. Even though I'm not even there yet, and it's just fucking hair. But thinking about the fact that, like, I'm gonna lose all my hair. It's possible my mom did it, but my hair has always been my way to express myself ever since I was little. Even when it's short, it's still expressive. It's a mane. It's crazy. And I was in 5th grade. I chopped it all off and did a chili bowl with strips on the side to be like T-Boz, and I've cut it all off, and I've colored it, and I've grown it out, and I've chopped it off again, but it's always there. I've never shaved it. Men like me even just because of my fucking hair. And even if it's a wig or whatever, it's natural. Obviously not me. And I'll have to look at myself in the mirror every day and just see that sickness. Or they say they have cold caps anymore that are big in the UK that help keep your hair, but no doctors here in the United States want to do it, and it's fucking expensive, and you have to... The 6 to 8 hours of chemo I have to do once a month. I have to put this cold cap on my head every 30 minutes and switch it out and get dry ice for it, and have somebody to help me to do that if I do that. I mean, people don't understand that it's like, we're women. I get it, it's vanity, but with everything else going on with us and having somebody cut my body and put drugs in me that will kill off all my cells, which is why my hair dies, which is why it's supposed to kill the cancer. But it's just that little thing, like, that I have to show to the rest of the world. They can see how sick I am. It's just like, if there's a way to make that one thing not happen so I can at least not look as sick as I'm gonna feel. I'm just fucking scared about it. Like, if I knew I could keep my hair, I think I'd be fine. It's fine that you're gonna have to cut open my breast, like, it is what it is, but I just want to be able to keep my fucking hair. And the likelihood that even if they just do a lumpectomy, I'm gonna have to have some kind of augmentation. And everybody I've talked to wants to cut me open with the chemo and radiation. Like, I'm gonna get through it, but I'm never gonna be the same again. I'm never gonna be the person I was born. I mean, I have tattoos, like, I get it, but it's not changing my physical shape. I mean, I'd love a breast lift. I mean, I'm 32 years old, I was a smoker, and I've lost a ton of weight in my life. My tits don't look like they used to. Which is why I'm fine with it, it's fine. It is what it is. I just don't want to fucking lose my hair. It's my identity. I'm not saying I can't change my story. I'm not saying it's the end of the world. It's just that one thing that I don't want to lose. I want to be stronger by having it. I'm just gonna feel like I feel like I'm gonna feel weaker if I look weaker, and I feel like I'll be stronger if I look healthy. Like I've already changed my diet. I've had fucking sugar in 5 days now, and I got it back last 7. I haven't drank alcohol. I quit smoking immediately. I haven't had a cigarette in fucking 7 days either. I'm not doing drugs. I'm smoking weed once at night. I don't give a fuck what any of y'all say. Like, I will smoke that goddamn weed once a night and I'll be happy with it. Do you take away all my other fucking vices? I don't. And I have cancer on top of it, and I found out on my birthday, like, and I've literally changed my life overnight. So if anybody has any great ideas besides these cold caps that are going to cost like $600 to rent for the day, and then I have to have somebody to be able to help me do it, and things like maybe like I don't care, I'll like fucking crazy herbs, or the other choices I have is like Rogaine, but it doesn't work until after I've done chemo, and it's like a woman's version. I just need all the positive energy that I'm not gonna lose my hair like my mom didn't lose my hair. Her hair got thin. I'm fine with it being thin. I will wear a fucking wig over my thin ass hair until it starts to grow back, but I just fucking finally started growing it back, and oh, it's stupid, I know. This is why I'm doing this, is because break the fuck down. I'm doing good, I'm fine, I'm gonna be fine. Yeah, there's the lonely aspect, and I need to get the fuck out of my house. And for all those friends who are watching this and give a shit, I'm not good at asking for help. I'm not good at just reaching out to other people. If you're one of those people, whether we're really close or not, because I know a lot of my close friends are kind of starting to fade off right now. I get it. I'm not judging you for not wanting to be near me, but it's obvious that some people aren't going to be able to handle what I'm going through. It's really the close ones. And it sucks. But it's fine. But if there's anybody out there who can handle shit like this and wants to sit with me once a month or for an hour or two and take it, I need to relieve some from my parents. My parents have just been helping me. My brother is working on work, and I love him for that. Like, he's taking the stress away, and Maddie. But I'm not real good at asking for friends. I feel like I just need to be strong enough to do it on my own. And besides my family, I kind of am. I've had lots of people reach out, and I appreciate people I wouldn't have expected. Yeah. I've always had a close circle of friends, and it seems like the close ones and the people I thought would be there and people I've been there for their own shit. I think they just like them. I think they just like the positive, or not even positive. My life's been miserable. I've been depressed for the last fucking 2 years. Which explains why I've got fucking cancer. Which we're also calling the T gigs. See, it makes me laugh. That's why we're calling it. Thanks, baby Kev. But yeah, people it's obvious that they want fun party Brenna, and I'm not that person, and I can't be that person. I know it's not like I partied a lot, but I mean, when I'd hang out with certain people, that's all we did was drink and go out. And I'm not drinking, and I'm not really going out, but I need to go out and see music without drinking and do things I haven't done in forever. And I wasn't a big drinker as a kid. Like, I want to get in the art scene. I want to delve into work a lot more, and I'm getting there, and my mood's getting a lot better. I know the only 2 videos I'm probably going to be posting at the moment are pretty sad and pathetic. But I do have strong moments. I just need to talk to somebody about it, and you always want to talk to somebody about it when it's the hardest. I don't want to be honest about it. I want people to know what the fuck this is. We don't talk about it. I had a conversation with Andy about it, like, in the music industry or anything, like, we don't talk about death, and nobody wants to deal with it. Nobody wants to talk about it, and it's a hard conversation for anybody to have. And it's scary. But I'm a real honest person, and even though I haven't told a lot of people yet, and there's a handful of you that know, I debated on telling everybody and not telling everybody, and I feel like I need to record this and tell people of what goes on and what happens, because it could be any one of us, it could be any family member, any friend, and they don't write handbooks when you think something's wrong and you're trying to figure it out. They don't tell you, like, and the month of waiting for results is the hardest month of your entire life. Which is why I'm not doing genetic testing, because they want me to do genetic testing. And it takes 4 to 6 weeks to even get results. And so as I'm trying to cure my cancer, I can freak the fuck out that I may have 2 genes that they'll want to take out my ovaries and go ahead and do a mastectomy. And if I have these genes, not all the time. I loved how one of my doctors put it this way. Oh, well, this one girl I know that I'm treating who has cancer, I mean, she found out and she was fine. She got everything. I mean, like, I just would say, get your ovaries removed immediately and take off your boobs and your tits. She was fine. I mean, she's butch. It's like, do I look like a fucking butch girl? Have I ever acted like a butch girl? I mean, I may be masculine, but I'm all about the sex appeal on the woman's side. And his other comment was, well, and when Angelina found out, she did it. Am I fucking Angelina Jolie either? No! I'm not married to Brad Pitt. Or was I then? Or had kids. Like, go fuck yourself. Fuck you. So I'm not doing it. I'm not putting that shit in my mind and out there in the universe. Doctors are telling me to. They say you're 10% higher, whatever, 10 times more likely if you have these genes to have cancer again. Well, how about these people who don't even know they have these genes, never got tested, and then never got cancer, and say they had these genes but they didn't know, and they weren't 10 times more likely because somebody didn't tell them that they have fucking cancer that's going to kill them one day, and they have 2 genes for it and they need to get everything removed. I told myself that it's going to be in my head the rest of my fucking life, and I'm going to wonder when the cancer is going to pop up. And even if I get my tits and my ovaries out and I have this, I'm still twice as likely if they tell me. And then they want me to stress the fuck about it as I'm trying to cure my cancer, but I'm supposed to stay away stress. But I'm going to wait 4 to 6 weeks as I'm having chemo and trying to get rid of my fucking cancer to begin with. And then worry that I'm gonna worry that whole time if I've got fucking cancer. Just genes that are gonna kill me in the long end. And then I gotta tell somebody that I have it, and then I meet somebody, and then I get to tell them, oh, by the way, my tits aren't real, and my ovaries, I don't have them. Not that I wanted children in the first place, but I don't have them. And I have these genes that I could get cancer and die any day. Hi, you want to marry me? Like, you want to date? Fuck that. This is a fluke. I get it. I'm young. I'm not that young, though. Kids are having cancer. And the statistics at St. Jude's Children's Hospital from children 10 years ago, survival rate being 20% of cancers, are now 80%. My cancer is aggressive, and only 15% of women get it that get breast cancer. And 1 in 8 women supposedly get breast cancer now. 1 in 8, dude. My mom and my grandma had forms of breast cancer. Whether I'm adopted or not, they did. But my cancer's a fluke. It's the stress. It's the relationships. It's the 3 businesses. It's the shitty fucking partners. It's the starting a business and everybody just using you to their full advantage. Forgiveness, love, and light, and all that shit and whatever. But it's not been... I'm not your typical 32-year-old who just turned 32. Who's had the blessing of owning and being a part of 3 businesses now since she was 26 years old. Lawyers failing, whatever. I've been through it. And they say it starts within the last couple of years of your life. As my mom could pinpoint the stress for when she thought why she developed cancer. New career, new business. And things... I've dealt with things differently. I've managed my stress, and then I've not managed my stress, and I've hidden, and I've been selfish, and I've been not selfish at the same time, but I've not been happy. I'm not changing the world. I want to change it. And I've sought happiness in other people and other relationships, and it doesn't work that way, and I've known that. But I haven't been able to feel that, and I understand that. I don't even have a fucking sex drive either right now, which is not me. Everybody knows who I am. Like, come on. I have no sex drive whatsoever. I don't mind being held by somebody. But it's weird. It's like, it puts it in perspective. Like, of course I don't want to die and not have had sex again. I'm more concerned about nobody ever seeing my boobs again. But I also... That's the whole thing with my boobs is I've had so many people touch them, and so many random fucking strangers put their hands in me and put needles on me and machines that they don't feel like my tits anymore. They've it's desensitive. Like it's so non-sexual. Not only is this cancer hurting my body, my mind, and my spirit, it's desexualizing me as a woman and as a human being. And people don't give a fuck. And like, the medical community doesn't take that into consideration. They just want to cure something, but they don't think about the long-term effects of curing something and what it does on your emotions and your psyche. And there are simple ways and little steps they could start taking where this wouldn't have that effect on people. I mean, you go and get an MRI done. You've never met the fucking people. You don't have a doctor to talk to, and it's just some dude saying, I'm taking you back here. We're going to move your breast in this machine. And I have to go, is there a woman in there with me? I don't fucking know you. Oh, well, we can get somebody in there if you prefer. Just so you know that we're doing all right. I mean, this is what we do, but I get it. Like, you don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know you. It's just like they don't Those little things to help you through the shit, like some fucking privacy. Or goddamn consulting before you fill me up. It's the fun things you get to deal with. When somebody's touching your breast and filling for lumps for the second 100th time because you're getting multiple opinions because you need to. Some places won't even let you. Some oncologists just say, we just cure, we don't get second opinions. It's your medical community. It's your body and you're dying of a deadly disease and they don't want you to get a fucking second opinion. Yeah. But it's just the little things. Help a person's psyche out. You're already sitting there filling my breast and I have to look up at the ceiling and you try to have some fake conversation with me about the fucking weather. And I just have to tune out, and zone out, and act like I'm not even there. And that I'm somewhere else. I'm not necessarily lonely because I'm a loner. I need to not be too alone. I'm not really delving in my own thoughts right now because I am changing my diet but I am sitting at home and I'm nesting and I'm scared to be around friends because I'm scared to hurt friends in case something happens to me. I don't blame anybody and I don't want to get anybody else involved. I'm about to go a year without dating. I have great male friends that are friends that offer that friendship companionship aspect, but without, that real thing. And none of them, of course, live here. And which I probably prefer. I don't really particularly want anybody seeing what I'm going to have to go through in the next couple months anyways. I'm crying on camera and I don't even cry in person. Like, I'm too mortified to have a man see me and what's going to happen to me. Because I don't know if it was me what I would do, or if it was the other way around. But nobody's going to want me. Why would you? And the ones that do would scare the shit out of me, because then it's like, what do you want out of this vampire? Why would you want to be with a sick person? Like, I don't know. Alright. I'm done getting all my insecurities and bullshit out. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna kick this T-Gig's ass. But now you know.